Virginia could have a retail recreational marijuana market by next year. Legislation from the General Assembly now sits on Governor Abigail Spanberger's desk. Leila Cox joins us in the studio with a look at what a retail marijuana market could look like in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, that's right, Dana. The 2026 session of the Virginia General Assembly wrapped up 10 days ago, and cannabis policy once again was a major topic of discussion. If Senate Bill 542 is signed into law by Governor Spanberger, retail sales of marijuana could begin as early as January 2027.
This has been a long time coming policy.
Senate Bill 542 now sits on Governor Abigail Spanberger's desk, signaling the possibility of a new economic endeavor for the Commonwealth, a retail recreational marijuana market. Governor Spanberger has until April 13th to sign the bill into law, veto the bill, or amend it. If signed into law as submitted, retail sales of cannabis could begin January 1st, 2027. The current legislation would mean people 21 years and older no longer need a medicinal card to purchase and possess up to 2.5 ounces of marijuana at a time.
We at Marijuana Justice are extremely excited after 7 years of working on this that the bill is finally on her desk, and we have a lot of hope that she will sign it.
Chelsea Higgs-Wise is the executive director of Marijuana Justice. She says the group supports an initial cap of 350 retail marijuana stores in Virginia, but Wise tells 13 News Now a January 1st start date would limit some Virginia businesses the opportunity to join the retail industry.
And unfortunately, at January 1, 2027, we know that only the corporate out-of-state medical cannabis companies will be ready.
For consumers, the total taxes on a retail purchase could range from 12.3% to 16.5%. The Senate bill also calls for retail markets to be 1,000 feet away from schools, hospitals, daycares, or other dispensaries. J.M. Padini with the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws says if Senate Bill 542 is passed, it will mark another victory for cannabis freedom and consumer safety in the South.
The sooner the Commonwealth begins sales, the sooner we can begin transitioning consumers away from the illicit market into one that is regulated for consumer safety.
Director Wise with Marijuana Justice says Senate Bill 542 is a part of a package of legislation pushing for marijuana reform in Virginia, including resentencing bills for anyone who was incarcerated before the legalization of cannabis. Leila Cox, 13 News Now.
All right, Leila, thanks. The Virginia Cannabis Control Authority says it is closely tracking legislation and is prepared to implement the new rules.